What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel's Just Saying. Okay, we are talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season number 6, episode number 13. Before we get into this vlog, hit subscribe right now. If you are not subscribed to my channel, just click it real fast. It won't even take you but a second, okay? Thank you. Anyways, what y'all think about this episode last night? It's so funny because I live tweet this show, and people on Twitter are just so passionate about the women on this show. It just cracks me up. And you get people from like each different camp. You know, you got your Kyle supporters, you got your LVP, Lisa Vanderpump supporters, you got your, you know, your Erica supporters or whatever. It's just hilarious to me. But anyways, it's a lot of fun to live tweet. So if you guys don't follow me at Twitter, follow me at Twitter at MTTH07. That is my name. My name is Mika Chanel on there, but the Twitter handle is at MTTH07. Anyways, let's get into the episode. So we start off with the ladies. Who all was there? I don't remember who all came. I know, so Kyle and Mauricio are raising money for Habitat for Humanity. His company, Mauricio's company, the firm is partnering with Habitat for Humanity. So Kyle says that the thing to do now are to do Soul Cycle fundraisers as opposed to, you know, standing outside selling tickets or whatever. So I get it. So it seemed like a lot of fun. Those dang Soul Cycle instructors, don't they seem so dang serious, y'all? Them dang, even just regular spinning classes, those instructors are just serious. Like, they make me paranoid a little bit. I've gone to a couple of classes. Number one, I always have the wrong shoes because my feet always hurt. And then two, I'm like, how does my feet hurt when all I'm doing is pedaling? You know? And then two, they be like, up, down, throw your arms up, go this way, whoop, whoop, don't you feel it, whoop, 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 whoop. I be like, no, I'm a whoop, whoop upside your head, you know? And then they be like, turn the gear up. I never do that. I stay in the same gear. I ain't got time for all that. Anyways, and Lisa Vanderpump didn't have time for all that either, because the guy came in and he was like, for the next 45 minutes, you are mine. And Lisa Vanderpump was like, did he say 4 to 5 minutes or did he say 45 minutes? She was like, I'm not doing this for 45 minutes. Let me know who I can write the check out to so I can, you know what I'm saying, go sit my ass down some dang where. And I'm like, I feel you, girl. I feel you. It's a good workout, but it's hard. Oh my God. I've never actually done actual soul cycling. I've only done just regular spin classes, but I guess it's similar because, you know, they're still playing music or whatever, but I guess in Soul Cycle it's supposed to connect your mind, body, and soul. They turn the lights down and whatever. I don't know, but the shit's not easy at all. Anyway, so they all look like they enjoyed themselves. Lisa, of course, you know, I told you she cut out early. Anyways, in the next scene, they all go to this Mexican spot for, you know, a little brunch slash lunch slash whatever. I don't know what time of day it is. But they're all there. Eileen shows up. She comes right after work. And they're asking her, you know, juicy questions about the Young and the Restless and what's going on with Ashley Abbott. And she talks about, you know, having the Ashley Abbott character has a crush on her daughter's boyfriend, and they talk about like a shower scene and, you know, all of that, and get the scoop on, you know, how things are with her and her job. And then after that, Yolanda joins them. So it's now everyone except Lisa Rinna. So everyone came to Soul Cycling except Lisa Rinna, Yolanda, and Eileen. All the other ladies were there. So at lunch, you know, Yolanda joins them. So the only person that's out is Lisa Rinna. She is doing something, I'm not sure. So they you know, have like a little conversation. You know, they talk about, you know, the working out. Catherine flexes her muscles. I'm like, damn, I don't want to tussle with her. And then they start talking about boxing or whatever. And Catherine's like, oh yeah, we can go boxing. We can do this, you know. And I think that's when Erica invites her over to her house to come and hang out and work out and do all that. But anyways, somehow though, so this is how the conversation started. So Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle are sitting next to each other. So Kyle whispers something to Lisa Rinna about Yolanda not knowing that Lisa Rinna knows that Yolanda called Lisa Rinna bipolar. So when they're whispering, you know, of course, all the other ladies are like, what are you guys over there talking about? Which I'm like, Kyle, why would you do that, you know, at the table? And she's like, this is a private conversation that we're having. I'm like, you cannot have a private conversation when you're at the dinner table or lunch table, whatever, with other people. I mean, it's just not how it works. You can't have a private conversation. So she, you know, they start talking and Erica's like, oh, you guys are talking about the bipolar thing or whatever. So for some reason, Yolanda is like, I don't know why you're bringing this up. Me and Lisa Rinna are cool. And Kyle's just like, I can't get over this. People, one minute they're friends. The next minute they're not friends. I mean, I don't even know what, I can't even keep up. She's just, you know, a little annoyed or whatever. And so Yolanda just goes in, right? She just goes in and she tells Kyle, like, there's a lot of things that I keep in the vault, but I'm not gonna bring it up. And I'm like, but you just brought it up, so you might as well keep going. I mean, what do you need to say? And she's like, I didn't call. You know, this is what she's saying to Kyle, as if she's got something on Kyle. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well then say it. You know? Because, I mean, Kyle's business has been out there for the last 6 seasons. It's been out there. Her family business. You know, y'all done accused her husband of cheating on her. And all kind of stuff. So, I mean, everything's out there. Just say it, girl, if you got something. You know, don't throw out little accusations like that and threats if you're not going to follow through on it. Because it's the same thing, they brought it up, like it's the same thing that Kim did to Lisa Rinna, and that's why she got a damn glass damn near cracked upside her head. That shit was funny as hell. I'm sorry. It was so funny. Anyways, and so then Yolanda directs her conversation towards Lisa and just says to Lisa, like, you know, just like you know, you were out talking about my kids or whatever, but I've let that go. We move, you know, I'm trying to move past that. And Lisa Vanderpump was like, I never talked about your kids. She was like, when the town drunk Brandy Glanville was talking about your kids, I stood up for your kids. And Bravo did a flashback, right, of when Brandy Glanville, because, you know, I think at that time, the flashback, I think, was when Yolanda was kind of confronting Brandy about drinking a little too much and how the other women are you know, are talking or whatever. And I think that Brandy was on some kind of fast at that time, too. But anyways, and so they did, you know, and Brandy did say something like, oh, you call me alcoholic, but, you know, people are saying the same thing about your daughter because you remember Bella had got that DUI or whatever. And so anyways, and, you know, Lisa's like, I defended your kids. She was like, I never said anything about your kids. And then Yolanda's like, why are you bringing Bella up? I mean, why, my daughter is not an alcoholic and this and that. I'm like, Yolanda, you're missing the point. Okay. And even Eileen had to point out, like, I think that all she's saying is she never said anything about your kids, you know, so just drop it. But for some reason, like, Yolanda, she's just kind of being a little condescending and, you know, all of that. And in the way that she's talking to the ladies, you know, hold on, you guys. She's just kind of being a little condescending because on one hand, she's like, Lisa Vanderpump was talking about her kids. And then when Lisa tries to explain that she wasn't talking about her kids, then Yolanda starts talking about, oh, my daughter's not an alcoholic. And it's like, nobody says your daughter was an alcoholic. You know what I mean? Like, she was just making a point in how she defends your kids and how she, you know, really cares about your kids. And then she tells Kyle, like, stay out of the issue with her and Lisa Rinna. Everybody's in everybody's business on this show. I mean, it's the nature of the game. You know, that is what happens on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or The Real Housewives of any damn show, any damn city. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they are. They're always in each other's business. I just didn't like Yolanda sitting there with that smug smile that she has. She is so condescending to me and just smug and just like I said before, like, she says things and she makes it feel like she's got one up on people. And then she always falls back on, well, I haven't been thinking clearly for the last 3 years. Well, Yolanda, I mean, I get it that you have this Lyme disease and you may have some neurological issue going on too that makes you, you know, 1 minute you're okay, the next minute you're not. But don't sit here on TV and try to make us viewers believe that you've just been so on your deathbed for the last 3 years, because it's not true. We have seen you. We've seen you do a little scavenger hunt through the city, running and making other people try to catch up with you. We've seen you throwing dinner parties. We've seen you, we've seen you do all of these types of things. So it's like, okay, sometimes you're sick and sometimes you're not, but don't just make it seem like the whole last 3 years you've been fighting for your life, okay? Because that's not the case. And don't try to make us think it is, because we know it's not. I've been watching since season 1, before your ass even came on here. So I remember everything about you coming onto the show, okay? Anyways, and so, I don't know. So Lisa Vanderpump excuses herself. She's like, I'm about to go. I ain't got time to sit here for this. Lisa, I think, is just over all of Yolanda's antics, and she just doesn't want to deal with Yolanda. And I kind of feel like a few of the other ladies have the same issue. So when Lisa Vanderpump leaves, Kyle's a little annoyed that Lisa left, but then she's just like, can we get a check so we can get up out of here, And so Yolanda's just still sitting there with that little smile on her face. So I'm like, oh my God. Now, while all this is going on, this is where Lisa Rinna was. She was at the Sirius XM studios hanging out with my girl, Jenny McCarthy. Y'all remember Jenny from MTV? What was the show she was on MTV? It wasn't Total Request. It was that one where they were like out all the time. Oh my God, what were they? They used to have so much fun on that show. I can't think of the name of it right now. But I used to love her on MTV. Anyway, so there, Lisa Rinna is there, and it's not really much to this scene. It's just, I thought it was hilarious that they were talking about putting on strap-ons and how big the big dildos that they like. And I'm just like, really? And then I'm like, who the hell are you strapping on for, Lisa Rinna? I mean, you can't strap on and do yourself. So who you strapping on for? But maybe we don't even want to know about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just needs to keep that to herself. But anyway, so that's kind of all that they were talking about. I just thought that was funny, because Lisa Rinna is just like, she needs to stay relevant. Her career, which we don't really know exactly what her career is, but we know that she's been in the spotlight for a lot of years. She's been in the entertainment business in some kind of way for a lot of years. Don't really know exactly what she's been in the entertainment business for. She's done something. She's like a jack of all trades, but whatever. Hey, you paying the bills. That's all I'm saying. Even your husband on Watch What Happened Live admitted that you are the breadwinner of the family. So whatever you're doing, girl, keep doing it, because it's working. Anyways, moving on. Catherine, I think it's maybe the next day or a couple days later or something, I don't know. Catherine goes over to Erica's house, to do the whole boxing thing. Erica has brought in some trainers or whatever. But first they decide to sit and have lunch. And during this lunch, Erica opens up a little bit and tells Catherine, that she's never really had female friends. And Catherine's like, oh, well, I really want to be your female. I really want to be your friend, but I need you to open up more or whatever. And so this is hilarious to me. And so Erica is just like, she never really got along with girls. Supposedly girls have always had an issue with her ever since middle school. She said that she got into some girls turned on her or betrayed her or something in middle school, and ever since then she's never been able to trust women outside of her grandmother. But I'm like, your grandma, I mean, that's your only girlfriend, girl? I mean, your grandma's everybody's friend. She the neighbor up the street friend. Grandma's nice to everybody, so I wouldn't really use that as the one example of my female friend. I mean, grandmas, that's what they are. They're just nice to most people. But so she's just saying she hasn't had any female that she can call up and talk to about her problems since her grandmother passed away. So I don't know. And then Catherine's like, well, you know what? I'm going to be your first true girlfriend. I really wanted to be that for you. And Catherine's all like gung-ho. Yeah, we're going to be friends to the end. BFFs, y'all. Oh my God, can we go? Let's go braid each other's hair, or whatever. And so, I don't know. That statement though by Erica was a little weird to me. Like, I don't have a lot of girlfriends either, but at the same time, it's not that, it's just that I just don't like a lot of people in general around me, you know. Most of the people that I hang with, you know, are family members or whatever, but I don't even want them around me most of the time. Most of the time, yeah, you know, I just don't want people around me. I just find it weird that someone would say they don't like to hang, they don't trust women because of something that happened in middle school. I mean, and then she said because of the way I look, people judge me. So that leads me to think that there's some kind of insecurity possibly going on with that, or maybe she likes to hang out with her, you know, her gay guy friends because she can be the only real, you know, she can be the only woman in the group, and, you know, the attention's on her. I don't know, but it was just a strange statement to me, and just very, I don't know. And it kind of maybe explains why she wasn't honest in that one episode when they first asked her, you know, who told Yolanda about, you know, blase. Y'all remember that? And she denied it when they were in Palm Springs for her show. But anyway, so then they go on and I don't know who said it. I think Erica asked what she thought about the other women, or what she thought about something, and she said she liked Lisa Vanderpump, and I can't remember how they got on Lisa Vanderpump. I don't know if she specifically asked her about Lisa Vanderpump or if she just asked her about the other women. But anyways, they ended up talking about Lisa Vanderpump. Catherine was stumbling over her words a little bit, trying to get it out, you know, basically saying she thought that Lisa was a cool person, and Catherine's like, no, she's not. She's a shit starter. She's a snake in the grass. She is a sniper on the side. She is the one that she likes to, you know, not be honest and not own her feelings because she doesn't want it to come back and bite her later. She's, you know, just going, you know, saying all of these things, basically saying that, you know, Lisa Vanderpump is just a sneaky bitch, you know. And she says that she feels like it started with the whole Eileen thing when she was, you know, questioning Eileen about her relationship with her husband and the affair and all that and how it started or whatever. And so Catherine's just like, you know, no. Catherine's kind of feeling a little, I noticed on Catherine's face right away that it seemed to me that she was a little uncomfortable with what Erica was saying. But anyway, so, you know, we'll discuss a little bit more of that in a little bit, okay? So moving on to Kyle's house, Lisa Rinna comes over to visit Kyle because I guess Kyle received some kind of email in the middle of the night from Yolanda. Hold on, you guys, I'm thirsty. All right. So I guess Kyle received some email from Yolanda in the middle of the night, and Yolanda addressed it to her, but she CC'd, carbon copied, okay? Y'all know what that means. She CC'd all the other women, right? And so they're sitting there discussing it, and they're, you know, Lisa Rinna thinks it's so passive aggressive. I'm trying to figure out why she would do that. Like, if she wanted to send an email to Kyle because she had some things to say to Kyle, you know, I mean, I understand sometimes you have to write your thoughts down and you know, make sure you read it over and make sure that you're being very concise and clear about, you know, what you're trying to get, you know, what you're trying to say. But why copy all the other women? You know, that is a little passive aggressive to me. And then it's just pulling everybody else in when, you know, they don't really need to be pulled into the mess. Now, they probably would have found out about the email at some point. But at the same time, like, why copy all of the women? Anyway, so I guess in the email, you know, she was just going in about, you know, how she felt, you know, and then they did like a little clips of all the different women reading different parts of the email. Now, Catherine couldn't even keep a straight face when she was reading the dang email. She just was like, this is ridiculous. You know, that's like the look she had on her face. And she just, I mean, the little laugh that she did said it all, you know. But, you know, and that's when she says that she's been going through this, like, whole 3-year thing. And Lisa Rinna is saying that she feels like there's something going on in Yolanda's life that she's projecting onto Kyle and possibly also Lisa Vanderpump or whatever. And now that we know that her and her husband are going through a divorce, maybe that's what was wrong with her. You know, maybe she was just really emotional and being around, you know, other women that are happily married. Maybe that was just annoying her. And then on top of the fact that she's not 100% healthy, you know, I mean, it could have just been a mixture of a whole lot of things. But at the end of the day, she should not have copied all the ladies on the email. She should have just said what she needed to say to Kyle, whether she wanted to type it up or whether she wanted to call Kyle on the phone, you know, whatever. But I don't think she should have copied all the other ladies on it. So anyways, let's move on. Lisa Vanderpump is hosting a dinner for her birthday. It's like the day after her birthday. She wants to have the women over. Everyone is coming except for Erica, Yolanda, and Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna has to go and, you know, be with her hubby because he's like, you know, the show Mad Men was nominated for an Emmy. So she goes, you know, trying to, you know, do all that, the red carpet thing. Of course, Yolanda probably wasn't even invited. And then, you know, for some reason, Erica couldn't come either. So yeah, so they all, you know, they get there. First Eileen shows up first, and Lisa's floating around on her little pink flamingo in her, you know, infinity pool. And I'm just like, oh my God, I just can never get enough of Lisa's backyard. You know, I just really can't. And then, as if I thought it couldn't get any better, oh my God, she escorts Eileen down the hill to her little outdoor wine bar area. You know, I don't know if she had the wine, because she mentioned like, oh, you know, Bethany had it, but I didn't want to compete. So I'm assuming she's had this wine bar, or because I don't think she would have like had it built right away, you know, just because of Bethany. So, you know, maybe she just didn't want to bring up the fact that she had the wine bar, you know, when they were at Bethany's house in Hamptons. But anyways, I was like, oh my God, I'm so jealous of that freaking wine bar. And then I'm even more jealous of the gazebo. Oh my God, I've been wanting to build a gazebo in my backyard forever. I'm going to get it done this summer if I have to do it myself. It's going to get done. Anyways, but, so she escorts Eileen. I'm just like, as if her yard could not get any better. You know, she's got this whole other level to the yard with, it was just gorgeous. It was just everything to me. Yes. Anyways, so then, you know, all the rest of the ladies start trickling in. They all come down and they sit down, and at the gazebo, Rosia brings out the chicken that Lisa said that she made, which I believe her, because Lisa, you know, she's cooked. Remember we saw her trying to teach, what's her name? What the hell is her name? Oh my God, why can't I think of her name? Malou, Adrian. Remember she was trying to teach Adrian how to make chicken. So I believe that Lisa did make the chicken. She probably seasoned it or whatever and just had Rosia, like, you know, keep watch over it. But, you know, they were all sitting around and oogling over Lisa's many animals, talking about she lived in the damn petting zoo. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of animals. She got swans, she got 1,000,001 dogs, she's got ponies. Like, what else is gonna pop up out of there, you know? And so then they discussed, you know, Yolanda's email, and she, you know, of course, Eileen says that she's just struggling with her thoughts. Eileen is always trying to see the brighter side of people or whatever. I do like that Eileen has a bigger voice this season. You know, I'm happy that she's speaking up, you know, and that we can hear her, you know, we understand, we can get a feel for who she is, because I like Eileen, mostly because I've been a fan of Younger and the Restless forever, but, you know, I like her on the show, you know, she's just so cool and most of the time laid back, you know, until this scene, you know, hold on. Until this scene, but, so before we get to that, Catherine brings up, you know, her lunch that she had with Erica. And Catherine, you know, basically says that the conversation, first she said that Erica shed 6 tears about her grandma, quickly wiped those away, and then started talking about Lisa Vanderpump. And Lisa's like, really? What was she talking about me for? And basically, Catherine was just like, you know, she told me not to get caught up in your web. You know, she was like, these aren't her exact words, but basically she was just like, don't get caught up in the Lisa Vanderpump web. She'll pull you in, she'll use you and spit you out, you know, whatever. And so Lisa's like really confused by this. She's like, I don't understand why Erica would say that. And Eileen is just like, oh my God, Catherine, why would you bring that up? Honestly, I was wondering why Catherine brought it up, but I was happy she brought it up. You know, I'm always happy for the drama, the good drama, you know, this is the yappity yap drama, not any fighting drama or, you know, talking about people that aren't on the show drama, you know. But yeah, so Catherine is in a role, and Lisa is just basically like no, then Eileen said, you know what? I think that this probably has something to do with the Hamptons. And so when she said that, it was basically almost what Erica said, you know, that she did think it started with the Hamptons. So then I'm thinking like, okay, is Eileen and Erica talking on the side? Because, you know, Eileen has this little girl crush on Erica. So it just made me like question, like, why would she say the same thing that Erica had said earlier, you know? But anyways, and so then Eileen goes into this long thing about Lisa Vanderpump never really apologized. She feels like she didn't get the apology that she deserved. And Lisa Vanderpump is just like, are you serious right now? She's like, I did apologize. I apologized 1,000,001 times. How many more times do you want me to apologize? And she's like, I am sorry for saying anything. I'm sorry or whatever. But Eileen is just going in, and she's like, I just don't feel like you want to get deep. I feel like you want to sweep things under the rug. You don't want to really resolve anything. You say things are resolved, but they're really not resolved. And Lisa Vanderpump is just like, kind of dismissing her a little bit. But I mean, like I said before, I just don't think that Lisa Vanderpump knows how to get in touch with her feelings, deep down inside. She's kind of living in her own little happy land bubble, with her animals and her husband and her 2 kids. And she's like, she's got her restaurants and all of this, and she's just kind of living in that happy bubble. And I just think that she she's probably not that in touch with her feelings, you know what I mean? Like, and she's just, I do think she tries to dismiss people and tries to sweep things under the rug, but I don't think it's intentional. I just think that she's just uncomfortable. Everybody's not comfortable with, talking about issues. Everybody's not comfortable with the back and forth and things like that. And as strong as she may come across, I just don't think that she's comfortable with that. Her lane is more, just poking fun at people, but, trying not to be too serious. That's what I think Lisa's lane is. But poor Eileen would not let it go. I mean, she just kept going on and on and on. Like Eileen, just like Catherine said, you've asked 3 times and you're not getting the result that you want. Let it go, girl. Let it go. But Eileen's like, okay, fine. We'll let it go. I'm good. And then here goes, are we good? I want to be 100% sure that we're fucking good. Are we fucking good? Then at this point, Lisa Vanderpump just starts taunting her or whatever. And Eileen's getting annoyed. And I'm like, you're in this lady's house. I mean, I just don't understand how these women can have these arguments all the time and just think that they can just move on from, what's going on. I don't know. I would have been to throw somebody up out of my house. I just would have been like, okay, fine. If you feel that way, you need to go. Why did you even come? Why are you even around me? It's just like, come on, Eileen. Let it go. Let it go. How do you go? Let it go. Let it go. Just hold it in all the time. Anyways, I'm cracking myself up, y'all. Anyways, that was pretty much the end of the episode, y'all. I don't know. What y'all think about this crazy episode? I thought it was funny, though. I mean, I just thought that Catherine's response to Erica was hilarious. I thought that Lisa's response to Eileen was hilarious. Now, if I was Eileen and, it probably would annoy me too. But as a viewer, the shit was funny, okay? Just being honest. But anyways, you guys, that is it for me for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 6, Episode number 13. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Did you guys like it? What did you guys think about the whole Erica, the whole Catherine going back telling everybody what Erica said? And what do you think about how Lisa Vanderpump was treating Eileen? Tell me your thoughts down in the comments, all right? Until next time, you guys, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel is just saying. Bye-bye.